Israel's military has initiated a ground operation in southern Lebanon, targeting Hezbollah positions, marking a significant escalation in the region. The Israel Defense Forces, that is IDF, described the incursion as a limited operation, but this action is already raising alarm due to its potential to intensify the ongoing conflict. This is the first time Israeli troops have entered Lebanon in nearly 20 years, following the 34-day war between Israel and Hezbollah in 2006. In retaliation, Hezbollah launched strikes on Israeli soldiers in northern Israel, signaling the group's intent to continue fighting. Hezbollah, backed by Iran, has vowed to resist Israel, particularly in support of Palestinians in Gaza. The war in Gaza, ignited by Hamas attacks on Israel earlier in the year, has drawn Hezbollah into the wider conflict, further complicating the already volatile Middle East situation. With Iran's backing, Hezbollah is one of the most heavily armed non-state groups globally, and their involvement is seen as a critical factor in shaping the broader regional struggle. The Israeli government, while asserting that the ground operation in Lebanon is not intended to be a long-term occupation, faces immense international pressure to escalate the situation. The United States, a key ally of Israel, has been urging restraint and pushing for a ceasefire, but Israel's actions continue to move forward in defiance of these diplomatic efforts. The death toll has already surpassed 1,000 people in Lebanon, and over 1 million civilians have been displaced as homes and infrastructure are destroyed by the ongoing violence. Israel's strikes have targeted Hezbollah's leadership, infrastructure, and arms depots. Hezbollah has retaliated with rocket fire into northern Israel, leading to a dangerous back-and-forth cycle of violence. As both sides ramp up their military efforts, the risk of a broader regional conflict involving other Iran-backed groups like the Houthis in Yemen looms large. The escalation in Lebanon is occurring alongside relentless attacks in Gaza, making the situation increasingly dire for civilians caught in the crossfire across both regions. Despite international efforts, including calls from the US for a ceasefire, the conflict shows little sign of the escalation. Lebanon, already fragile due to economic struggles and political instability, now faces additional strain from the conflict, while Hezbollah remains committed to its role in the wider struggle against Israel. The growing humanitarian crisis is a grave concern, with widespread displacement and destruction throughout southern Lebanon and Gaza, leaving the civilian population in a perilous situation as winter approaches. This escalation highlights the broader complexities of Middle Eastern politics, where alliances, historical grievances, and regional power struggles continue to drive conflict. As Israel continues its operations in both Lebanon and Gaza, the international community watches with mounting concern over the potential for further destabilization in the region. Stay subscribed for more videos.